Welcome to MVT Media and News. We are tracking the 2024 presidential candidates as voters in early states head to the polls. The Republican presidential field has dropped to three top candidates. Former President Donald Trump continues to lead the pack by a considerable margin, with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley battling it out to be the leading alternatives. On the Democratic side, President Joe Biden announced his intent to run for re-election in April, and has not faced any serious opposition from his challengers. Third-party candidates include Robert F. Kennedy, Jill Stein, and surprisingly Cornel West. Nikki Haley stated that she will not debate if Trump isn't on stage. With 8 delegates to DeSantis' 9 and Trump's $20, Nikki Haley has more pressing things to be concerned about, like staying in the race. Both parties face adversities as the 2024 primary election begin. Congressional Democrats have concerns about President Joe Biden's re-election campaign, with some calling for a new approach, or risk Donald Trump returning to the White House. Americans agree that the 2024 election will be pivotal for democracy, but for different reasons. A poll from the Associated Press found that 62% of adults say democracy in the U.S. could be at risk depending on who wins next fall. Majority of Democrats, 72%, and Republicans, 55%, feel the same way, but for different reasons. What makes 2024 unique is the fact that a former president defeated in the prior general election is running. The only other time this has happened was in 1892 when Grover Cleveland ran and won, defeating Benjamin Harrison, who had beaten him 4 years before. Both parties lack clear platforms or agreement on policies and priorities. In simple terms, this election is quite dangerous for the nation and its stability. On one hand, if Trump wins, he will be aggressive, not work with Democrats, and use the powers of the president to push through his agenda. While some of his agendas are smart, the fact remains that compromise and shared governance have traditionally promoted stability, and failing to do that has economic, social, and political consequences. Abrams stated, should Biden win, he will have to demonstrate that he can set his party on a path forward beyond just beating Trump. How will the Democrats manage the economy, global affairs, civil unrest, etc.? How progressive or centrist will they be? Who will be the next generations of leaders? These are some of the looming questions and concerns that will eventually determine the future of the United States of America. Stay tuned with MVT Media and News for the latest primary election updates.